Welcome everyone. My name is Nicole. Today we are in the Pinaleno Mountains on Mount Graham. I am here doing an overnighter, doing some classes. So there's going to be a few classes from here. It's morning. The sun's finally out. It was a little chilly, but now it's perfect. So I hope that you enjoy this practice. This is going to be our little bit more of a calming one for the week. So if you'd like to begin, we will begin seated. So find your comfortable seat. You want to sit up on something, a block, a bolster, wherever you are. Take time, get comfortable. Maybe sway side to side. Try to grow a little in your spine. And then when you feel like you're taller, we're going to roll those shoulders lightly down your back. And let's just pause here for a few breaths, breathing deeply in through the nose and out. Noticing where the breath enters the nose. Notice how it feels as you exhale. And just spend the next minute or so observing your inhale and your exhale. And if you find your mind wandering, just gently bring it back. It's no big deal. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale the arms up overhead. And then exhale, twist to the right. Let the head twist with the body. And to the left. Inhaling up. Exhaling, twist. And then coming back to center, look to your right, drop your nose to your right armpit, and then just breathe into your neck for a moment. Inhale, nose lifts back through center, look the other way, drop the nose. And now look up, back to center. And now just let your right ear fall to your right shoulder. Inhaling up, and then off to the other shoulder. And then back to center, and we're gonna come on all fours. Let's continue warming up our spine here. Wrists under shoulders, knees are under hips. And go ahead and cat-cow. So our cow would be our tilted pelvis, tailbones to the sky. Press down through the hands and then away. Help broaden your collarbones. Look up. Breathe in and out. And then pull through your core, round behind the heart. Drop the head for your cat. And you can move back and forth between the two at your own pace, whatever that looks like, with your own breath. Just focus on making it feel nice, maybe adding in some nice organic movements, anything that calls to you. It doesn't matter what it looks like, but more how it feels. And really, with a lot of the poses, and then from here, we're going to prepare for puppy pose. We're going to bring our hands out in front of us, fingers bright, and slowly begin to lower the chest towards the earth. And then either drop the forehead or continue to let the chest come all the way down. Chin comes forward. And then inhale. Shift all the way forward and down up to your belly here for Sphinx. So we're going to have our elbows under our shoulders. And we're going to press down through our forearms and elbows. And then just a slight way to help open those shoulders onto your, just be broad across your chest here. And then maybe make some figure eights with the nose. And then let your chest lower and bring your hands under your shoulders and begin to roll one shoulder and then the other and the other. And here again, let's try to focus on making it feel nice instead of worrying about the tightness or stiffness or maybe whatever judgment might come up. And then roll your shoulders up and roll your shoulders down. And not a lot of force, more what you can rise on the inhale. I'm not really pressing too much into the earth. And then go ahead and release and rest your forehead on your hands. Take a few deep belly breaths. And so you feel your belly expand under the earth on the inhale. And exhale, side out. And then when you're ready, we're going to hands under shoulders, press back onto all fours. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And then we're going to, from here, you can have, if it's stepping your foot through between your hands is a little bit challenging, go ahead and get your blocks. We're going to step our left foot through and keep that back knee lowered, but you might want to scoot it back some. And then as we're going to open that left foot open towards the side of the mat and come on the inside here. Again, wrists are under shoulders. And then if you want to add some strength, you can curl your back toes under and lift your back knee. Maybe shift back and forth, get into your calf a little bit. Or just keep that back knee lowered. And you can always pat it Always pad your knees if you feel they're sensitive. Keep lightly, energetically drawing this front leg into your midline. And of course, keep breathing. All right, nice long hold here. So we're going to prepare to shift into a half split. So maybe scoochy that front foot over some, and then press through that front heel. Start to send your hip back a little. Keep a little bend in that front knee. And then have the blocks on either side here if you'd like. And then inhale, halfway look up. And then exhale, fold over. And then we're going to come forward once more. Step that foot back to meet the other one. And we're going to prepare to step our right foot through now. So move your right foot off further to the outside of your mat. Have your wrist under your shoulders. Maybe you want to scoot that back knee back more. You could be up on blocks here. And if you raised your knee last time, go ahead and do it again. And do a little back and forth, get into the calves. And then remember that light drawing in of that right knee into your midline. Keep breathing. And then I'm going to step that foot back, knees to meet the other, and we're going to come back into our puppy pose once more. So our hands, knees under our hips, hands reach out in front of us, and our chest drops towards the earth, and our head, forehead drops down. Breathe. I'm still pressing down strongly through my hands to help me feel long in my spine and hips lifted. And then inhale. Come on forward. Shake it out. And then let's do a little child's pose. So knees open, toes touch, hips. You can use your hands here to help press your hips back towards your feet. And then you can lower your head to the earth or on a block here. Just take a few breaths deeply into your hips. And then inhale, come forward. We're on all fours here. And then we're going to We're gonna come up into a wide-legged forward fold so we could get a little bit of a inversion here. So step your right foot through once more. Come up. So we're back in that lunge, but now we're gonna turn our toes to the long edge of the mat. And you can have blocks here if you like. And then inhaling, pull that spine, your torso forward. Look up. And then exhale, fold. A little micro bend in the knees. Not trying to go for our most intense forward fold, since this is just a nice gentle practice, not overly warmed up or heated. And then inhale, halfway look up, and then we'll come back to the front of our mat. Lower that knee. Let's meet the other. Sit back on your heels. And then we're gonna turn and send our legs out wide. Toes pointed up, heels pressing down strongly. A little micro bend, and then the heels are, there's like a little drawing in action to help have legs be as active as possible. And then you can bring your hands behind you, open, tall, and then either begin to come forward, or this is quite possible that this is very sensational as is, so just breathe here, or begin to come forward at your level of the right sensation. Not too much, not too little. Up, lean back to come out, hands under your knees, gently, gently, and then let's bring the soles of our feet to touch, and press those feet strongly together. You can bring the hands behind you once more, lift your chest, and Baddha Konasana. Let's take some breaths here. And then hands under knees once more, lean back gently. And then we're gonna prepare to roll down onto our backs now. And from here, cross your right leg over your left leg, and then pick your hips up, shift them a little bit off to the right, and let the knees fall to the left. Reach to the right, look to the right. And then inhale, knees back, come undone, recenter, left leg crosses over, pick the hips up, shift them a smidge to the left, and let the knees fall to the right. Reach to the left, look to the left, and breathe. Inhale, knees back to center. Draw them in. Grab for the outside edges of your feet or your shins. Happy baby. Drawing your knees towards the outside of your torso. But most importantly, releasing your head back, a little back. Letting it relax into the earth, rolling around if that feels nice. And then hug yourself into a little ball. Hold your breath, squeeze your muscles. And then when you can't hold it any longer, relax out into shavasana, your final resting pose. Let's take a few moments here to integrate your practice. Making sure to make whatever adjustments you need to make to find the most comfort. So you stay where you're at, and I will guide you out in just a moment. You wiggle your fingers and your toes if you'd like to come out. Otherwise, stay in shavasana as long as you'd like. And you roll to your right side. Take a deep breath in. And then use your hands to push yourself back to a seated position. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope that you have a beautiful day. The light within me sees and recognizes the light within you. Take care.